Welcome back to Manifest with Chris. I am Chris, the Manifestor. I wanted to get some sun. It's been raining nonstop here in Hawaii, so thought it'd be a good opportunity to get some sunshine while I talk to you guys. In this video, I want to talk about how you're always manifesting. You already know how to manifest. One of the clearest ways that we manifest is through the process of fear, how we create fear. Fear is not real. Basically, it's something we create. We create it in our heads by going to the end, imagining the scenario that we don't want to happen, and then fear creates the feeling in the body like it's already happening, like it's happening now. So you feel the fear physiologically by going to the end that you don't want. It's the exact same process of manifestation. This is why our fears actually do tend to come to pass. We are afraid this person's cheating on us, and then we find out they cheated. We're afraid we're going to lose this job that we need so bad, and then we lose the job, get fired. We're afraid we're not going to have enough money, and then we either don't have enough or we end up having enough to pay our rent, but we always feel like we're struggling. So we're manifesting the struggle in the body the second that we start visualizing the thing we fear. My advice, realize that this is the manifestation process. So just reverse it. Just do it in reverse. Just do the exact same process, but flip the thing that you're afraid of on its head. Go to the end that you want. Give yourself the experience you want. Just like when you create fear in the body, you're giving yourself the experience that you don't want. You're giving it to yourself first before it's even come in the 3D. So see what you want. Decide it's already happening now, which is exactly what you do when you're afraid, when you feel the fear. You don't realize that's what you're deciding, but that's what you're deciding. You're deciding that you are going through that fear right now. And then you feel the fear. That's why you feel the fear, because mentally, physiologically, you've decided it's happening now. So instead, pick the thing you want. Decide it's happening to you now. Give yourself that experience now. And what do you feel? And you're going to have to use your imagination the same way you use your imagination to feel the fear. You're imagining deadlines not being met. You're imagining there not being enough, not enough love, not enough money, not enough this or that. Instead, just imagine there's enough. Imagine it's something you don't have to worry about because there's enough. There's enough of it. And so what do you feel? Use your imagination. Same way you use it in the negative, just use it in the positive now. Maybe you start to feel like a badass. Maybe you start to feel capable, worthy, relaxed, knowing that what you want, it's done. It's easily fulfilled. Maybe there's all kinds of, amazing feelings that start to come with it that you haven't really imagined yet. And that's why you have to imagine it. We are trained since birth to believe that the outside is the cause. The adults show us how to do this, how to have the outside world be the cause of your moods and your emotions. How to literally pretend like this outside world, this 3D world, which is nothing more than effects. One effect layered on top of another effect on top of another. To think that all these effects are causes. And they're not, as soon as you decide they're not. And that's why it feels so good to be the decider in your life, to be the creator of your reality, because it feels so good because it's true. It's the truth. It's actually the right way to do it. It's actually the aligned way. It's like when you have perfect posture. Posture is just being aligned, It's just alignment of the body into its most natural position. The most natural position feels the best. It's really just the absence of pain. And then if you pay attention, it becomes the presence of pleasure. Whatever is natural, whatever is true, feels good. Because the truth is good, because God is the truth and God is good. And the truth can't be broken. That's why you want to stick to it, because you will never break if you stick to the truth. The truth being that you decide you already have what you want. You decide it's already yours. And you just be in that feeling. And then here's the trick, because this is how the fears manifest. Same way that you imagine a fear and then you forget you imagined it. You go about your day. You just go about your day. Eventually you drop the fear and you just go on to the next thing. You might even be a little grateful that you're not thinking about it anymore. You might even try to go and distract yourself by playing a board game or a video game or calling a friend or whatever. Same exact thing. After you've just imagined yourself having the thing you want, you give yourself the experience, you realize you are the I am that has it, go about your day, go do something. Go do something you enjoy. If it's calling a friend, then call a friend, not to vent, not to cry, not to complain, not to whine, but just to see how they're doing. To let them know when they ask how you're doing, if they ask, life is good. Tell them, yeah, life is great. I'm just feeling really good right now. I just thought I'd call you because I have all this excess of good feeling energy. Do a hobby, do something you enjoy, do something that brings you into the present moment, and forget about the thing you just imagined yourself having. It's like you have a car, you forget you have a car. You're not always thinking, oh, I have this car, I have this car, I have this car. Right? The money you do have, you're not constantly affirming that you have that money. You just know it's there. And you forget it's there until you have to go to use it. It's going to be the same thing with anything you want to manifest. An SP, a specific person, more money, an opportunity. You just give yourself that experience now. Realize you already have it. That's you acting in the 4D to collapse it into the 3D to make it here, to make it happen. So everything happens. That's how I'm here now, here today. I'm telling you, I just made it conscious. I moved out of my default state, which was in lack and not in Hawaii, and it's just the default I was given. The programs I was given at a young age. There's not enough, life is hard, money is hard. And I just assumed differently. I just shifted my awareness. I became aware of something that was unseen yet in the 3D, not yet seen in the 3D, and I assumed that what was unseen but seen within me was the real. And eventually the 3D conformed to it. That's why I'm literally here in this chair, in this Hawaii sun, right now, talking to you. This is why I'm sharing it, because it worked for me, so I know it'll work for you. And it's continually working for me, and it's continually working for you as well. Just realize you're already doing it. The exact same process that creates fear is the exact same process that'll create a feeling of abundance, a feeling of security, a feeling of not needing the love that you want, realizing you already have it. That's what makes you a magnet to these things. It's supposed to be effortless. It's supposed to come to you. It's not supposed to be a struggle, a striving, a thing that you have to make happen and move towards. You've made it happen the second you decide it's done. The big question is, can you just be that? Can you just decide that and then be it and not contradict it? Not call your friend and complain about, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Now you're back. Okay. And the universe says, okay, as you say, it's done according to your belief. If that's what you say it is, then it is. Think about what you do to create fear in your body. It's literally not happening. It's not here. And you're feeling the fear because you're making it happen in your imagination. Literally. Just pay attention. Next time you're feeling worry, anxiety, fear, just pay attention to what you're doing mentally. Giving yourself the experience of the thing you fear. That's why you feel the fear. It's not real. You're making it real. The same way that what you want, it's not here in the 3D, it's not real yet, but yet if you assume it's here, if you imagine it's here, if you decide that it's here, you start feeling like it's here. You start feeling something that's not real, and then it becomes real because you're feeling it. So pay attention. Next time you start being afraid of something, just notice how you're making that happen. Realize, who is making this fear happen? Oh, I am. Oh, I'm the only one making this happen through what I decide to view and become aware of and think about. Okay? And get to a place where you're so courageous that if the thing you fear happens, you don't give a crap. Because you know you're a creator. You can just create something new. You can create something more. Whatever you fear the most right now, if that's being evicted, if that should happen, who cares? You will know exactly how to deal with it. Because you can, because you're capable. In fact, if it happens, it means you're moving to a better place. So put it out of your mind. Whatever it is you're most worried about, don't worry about it. If it's a partner's not being loyal, hey, if they cheated, they cheated. So what? What are you going to do now? So what? You dump them, you move on, you find something better. You find someone better. Realize that the thing you're afraid of is not even a big deal anyways, even if it happens. That's a good way to take the power out of the fear and to stop creating it in your mind. Okay? I'm rambling at this point. Just really soaking in these rays. I hope this makes sense. I know this makes sense if you pay attention, if you think about it. It's a process we know how to do all the time. Just do it in your favor. When you do it based on what you're afraid of, you do it to your detriment. You're putting energy into an imaginal act, which leads to its manifestation in the now moment via your physiological effects called fear. Do it in your favor. Experience the physiological effects of joy and abundance and security and peace. And the universe just goes, oh, she is that. He is that. Because inwardly you're saying, I am that. I am this. I am this joy. I am this peace. I am this love. I am this security. I am this strength. I am this health. And the universe just goes, oh, reflection, reflection, reflection. Because as above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. You become it in your soul first, then you'll see it in the universe. Because the universe is one big reflector. That's why roots of trees and branches looks like arteries and veins. That's why lightning looks like this. It's synapses in the brain. It's all one thing. This is all just one thing. There's only one thing happening right now. And it's always only happening now. So whatever you remember, whatever you think about in the future, it's happening now. So choose, decide, be, manifest. You got this. Love you. Peace.